What's going on? This is Jay Ellis from the Nick of Time Show, giving you that Knicks talk just in the nick of time. And man, I didn't know I was gonna have to make this video, but it's time, man. It's time. This video is the top 4 reasons why Enes Kanter had to leave the Knicks. Now, this is not an Enes Kanter diss.
It's not a diss song, it's just a real song.
First and foremost, when Enes Kanter first arrived, I had concerns. But you know what? When he was here, I've grown to like the guy. Hashtag keep Kanter. Yes, that was me. I did it. I know I used to be a Kanter fan. That was me. But listen, when he was here, I liked what he brought to the team. I liked the moments he had. He had some 2020 games. He stepped up to LeBron James when he's bullying Frank.
Or vice versa. This called a PBJ alley-oop.
But they did a good job of
really can, and that's what the crowd was waiting for.
He gave me that Oakley feeling, that feeling like he is our teammate. He's ride or die. He's going to step up for everybody here, and I like that about him. On top of that, when Kristaps Porzingis the Snake was here, I felt like they balanced each other out. Kristaps was all about shooting the threes, getting his buckets, and defending the paint. Kristaps couldn't rebound, but Enes Kanter was a rebound machine. Top 10 in offensive rebounds. He cleaned up a lot of those mixed mistakes. To me, he complimented KP very well. So I thought to myself, we have to keep this guy. We have to keep Kanter. But you know what? Things have changed. Enes Kanter made up for Kristaps Porzingis' lack of rebounding. But Kristaps Porzingis also made up for Enes Kanter's lack of defense. Which brings me to the first reason why we had to move away from Enes Kanter. The bad defense. It's obvious. Now, the way this team is constructed right now, or at least this past season, we had a lot of guys who were not defenders in the starting lineup. We had Moutier, we had Kevin Knox, we had all these guys over here who contributed to the negative defense that we had on the Knicks. Knicks were damn near last in defense in the entire league. A large part of that is because of Enes Kanter's inability to play pick and roll defense. And not only that, he's just physically not able to defend quicker people. He has short arms, and he doesn't read the defense quickly enough. If David Fizdale wanted the defensive culture to have a prayer of changing, he could not start 3- defenders in Moutier, Knox, and Enes Kanter. He had to move one of them to the bench. There are other players on this team with a higher defensive rating than him. Matter of fact, there are other centers on his team with a higher net rating than Enes Kanter. Thus, the flashy points and the rebounds really, to me, were just flash, empty stats. And I know Fizz tells him, oh, you know what? He's too old. He's 26 years old. He has to go because he's too old. No, that's not the real reason. It's not. The real reason was the defense. It's always been the defense. Ask DeAndre Jordan. All right, this brings me to the second reason Enes Kanter had to go. Had to leave the Knicks. He's a distraction. Distraction, man. Straight up distraction. Fake leadership. He was not a leader. He was not the person we needed to lead. We all know what this last season was about. This last season was about development. And you know what? Enes Kanter is 26 years old. He still feels like he has time to grow and get to another level. But listen, we had other priorities here. Mitchell Robinson needs minutes. He needed minutes. He could not get minutes with Enes Kanter here. Now, if Enes Kanter was willing to sit and play the back, it might have been a different story, but he wasn't. He wasn't at all. He wanted his minutes, and rightfully so. He's 26. He's trying to get a bag. I understand what you're saying, but Mitchell Robinson needed his minutes, and Enes Kanter was a distraction. Every time Enes was benched, he took to Twitter. He tweeted, ... all sorts of weird emojis. And it just became a distraction to the media. It became a distraction to the locker room. I know at least it became a distraction to the Knicks fans. I'm not sure how big it hit that locker room, but I know to us Knicks fans, it was like, dog, what are you doing? We needed leaders. We needed a leader to show these young guys how to move. I know Lance Thomas is here already, but it was better for the Knicks to find a leader in DeAndre Jordan, a two-time NBA All-Defensive Team member who also led the league in rebounding. Aren't Mitch and DJ aren't they best friends? They're best friends. And ironically, the man who mentored DeAndre Jordan was our very own Marcus Camby, who was a 4-time member of the NBA All-Defensive Team, and who also ended up leading the league in blocks. We have a promising center in the name of Mitchell Robinson who needed a leader, and when Enes Kanter left, you saw what a real leader looked like, and that guy was DeAndre Jordan, and we all know what happened after that.
Career high in blocks for Robinson. Make that 5!
This leads me to the number 3. One of the biggest reasons why Enes Kanter had to go. Because of Mitchell Robinson.
He's high and been 3. So
the block nest monster, the salt and the SWAT, money making Mitch. Mitch better have my money. Mitch Robinson probably would not be who he is for the Knicks today if Enes was still here. Mitch led the league in block 3-pointers as a center.
Well, Grant blocked by Robinson. That's his 8th block.
Mitch has more block shots, 161.
Steps back, Robinson is guarding him. Step back 3, blocked by Robinson.
Then missed shots, 89. Mitch is 2nd in the league in block shots, and he doesn't even get that many minutes. Plus, he has 29 straight games of 2 blocks or more. That's 2nd in NBA history. He passed David Robinson, he passed Patrick Ewing, he's 2nd to Manute Bol. That's it. And he has 41 more block shots than the supposed king of blocks, Jared Allen. So I'm just saying. Not to mention all the high-flying dunks and the alley-oops. Not to mention that.
There's Robinson on the lob.
Not to mention, since DeAndre Jordan's been here, his rebound percentage has jumped dramatically. Not to mention that, if you ask Mitchell Robinson himself, he credits a lot of his growth to the emergence of DeAndre Jordan in a Knicks uniform. And of course, some of the assistants like Pat Sullivan. What I'm saying is, none of this probably would have happened with Enes here. Not to this magnitude. And you know what? This brings me to the last and final reason why Enes Kanter had to go. The contract. It's all about the contract. It's all about the money. Listen, we all know what Ninja P, aka Scott Perry, wants to do. We all know what the Knicks' aspirations are. We're here trying to get 2 max free agents to join this team. When Enes Kanter was with the Knicks, he was making $18 million. For him to stay with the Knicks, the pay cut he would have to take as a 26-year-old center who was in his prime would have to be ridiculous. If we really trying to get KD, Kyrie, or 2 max free agents in general, we're not going to have enough room to sign a 26-year-old Enes Kanter who's definitely going to be looking for the bag next season. Not happening. DeAndre Jordan might be more of a possibility. Time will tell. But there's no way I can see Enes Kanter coming here. Plus, we all know that Enes Kanter and KD.
He puts his hand under the ball as these two are still jawing at each other.
I don't know if do they rock with each other? I don't know if they rock. Good luck to Enes Kanter. I know he wanted to leave the Knicks, and I know the Knicks wanted to let Enes Kanter move on. He seems happy where he is right now. I'm happy with DeAndre Jordan and Mitchell Robinson being here. And I'm also happy with Enes Kanter being somewhere else where he can be happy. I am Jay Ellis from the Nick of Time Show. Like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you, Knicks Nation, for tuning in to that Knicks talk. Peace.